Good evening, beautiful people. What's up, Tim?
What's up, Chuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, let everybody know. Bring them to the family. Bring them to the family, man.
Bring them in. Bring them in.
How you feeling, brother?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. How was your weekend, bro?
Mario Hodge kicked ass on Friday. Mario whooped that ass on Friday like he always
Like
do,
he
man.
always does. That's exactly what I was about to say, man.
Man, I'm very, very saddened by the passing of DMX, man.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about a
Rest in peace,
vicious MC, brother. And you know what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, this Friday? We're going to give him some real love this Friday.
Yeah, we're doing a special show.
Same
podcast, little different flavor in dedication to one of the greatest, man, to ever do it.
Yeah, the challenges that man had and the way that he dealt with it the best way that he could. We're going to talk about all of that on Friday, though, y'all. But rest in heaven, Mr. DMX. Rest in peace, Mr. DMX.
And our condolences and blessings to your family,
man. Real talk, man. On another note, brother, what was your weekend like?
Man, my weekend was busy.
Yeah.
On top of busy.
I hear you, brother. I hear you, man. You know, I went, the state's opening back up now.
Yeah, it is.
Slowly everything is opening back up, man. And people are, they're kind of getting a little bit put it like this. They're getting not as cautious of each other right now. You know, of course, we still got to be cautious. But a lot of people, they're getting a little more relaxed. And that's really good to see, man.
Well, it just means that you know, the times are getting back. You know, people are opening up and getting back to normal. You know, trying to be a little bit more normal than what it's been like. You know?
Yeah, man. It's good to see, and I'm glad that everybody is trying to go back to the little bit of normal way of living that we were doing, man. And I'm very happy about that.
But we also got to remember there's a big difference of being careful and being careless.
That's right. We still got to be careful. We got to be careful. We still got to be mindful of it's not over. It's definitely not over, and we got to be mindful of that, man.
Yeah. We also got to be mindful of the mailbox.
The mailbox. Let's get to it.
Hey, Focus family. My question is short, quick, and to the point. I'm currently in a 2-year relationship with a wonderful man who recently asked me to marry him. I love him, so of course I said yes. The problem is he wants me to sign a prenup. To me, a prenup means you have thoughts of our marriage failing, and why would I marry a man who doesn't think our marriage will last forever? If we truly love each other, why put thoughts of failure into the atmosphere with the prenup? Not feeling it or him at the moment. Do you think I'm wrong? Kiana James.
Kiana, you're not wrong, but you're not thinking either. All right? I understand if you feel you really love this man. I kind of see your point. All right? But let's just think about it here. We live in a world now where people play the role. All right? I know people who've played the role in marriages. I know people play the role for a specific agenda. They play the role. If you love him, sign that prenup. Don't mess it up. Sign it. Here it is. People bust their ass. They work years and years and years down the line. I'm quite sure this man has probably been through some things in his life. He probably felt he was with the right person at one time, and then it turned out to not be the right person, and all of a sudden you're in court. People play the role. Let him know that you're not playing a role and sign that damn prenup.
And the fact that you've only been together for 2 years, you know, that would make him a little weary anyway.
Of course.
But to me, Kiana, if you sign the paper, I mean, that lets him know that you're truly in love with him, you know? And what you can do as well is whatever he has, it's not going to change the way that he feels about you.
No, it's not.
You just help him build on what he already has.
That's
and you
right.
two just grow together.
And check it out, man. I know women, all right? This women too, who have worked their ass off 15, 20 years building their life and their career. They marry somebody. They didn't sign a prenup. And the next thing you know, this woman has to pay them damn near or half of everything that she's worked her ass off for, all because she felt that this person loved her. People have agendas. I personally know. People have agendas, man. Marry the man, sign the prenup, go be happy. Get your friends out your ear. Stop telling your friends all your business. Get them out your ear and sign that damn prenup and go live your life happily. Because if it is true, it's going to last.
And also too, Keon, if he's showing you how much he loves and care about you, by you saying that you're not feeling him and you're not feeling this situation right now, just by him placing a piece of paper in front of you or asking you about this prenup, then that will put a question mark in his head as well, and you don't want him to start thinking differently about you, especially if you're not feeling that way.
What's that ball player name?
Steven Jackson?
You see the story on him?
No.
Look it up on YouTube. He had that same situation. Steven Jackson had that same situation, brother. Check this out.
So that's why you mentioned Steven Jackson earlier.
Man, look it up. Go to YouTube. Look up Steven Jackson. And he'll tell you, he told the whole story about his wedding, the love that he had for his woman, the whole 9 yards. Go look that damn story up.
Man, Steven Jackson was a beast.
Hey, man, yes, he was. Yes, he was. Check it out. Look, if you were there during the time that man was building that empire, there wouldn't be a prenup. You would already be entitled to half of whatever if something happens. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know if you're going to wake up a week later being in love with that man. You don't know. We only go on faith every day. But this is a smart decision to sign that prenup because you yourself, you can start building your own stuff. And he's going to help you.
Right.
He's going to help you build your own stuff. Sign that damn prenup and go enjoy your husband.
So, family, what do you think? Should she sign the prenup or resign from the relationship?
I'd sign it.
Let us know.
I don't resign. I'd sign it. Because you know why? Some other woman going to slide right up in there, sign that prenup, and build on her own too. Damn, that was good. You see the way I laid that out? See the way I made the point? I made the point.
Sign it.
Sign it. I love this part of the show, brother. I love how we hit these real subjects.
Right.
I love this, man. Right. I love this. What you got today, brother?
Hey, man, I got a real one today, man. Women who put their man before their kids.
No.
Is that a situation that you've ever come across? That you've ever heard about? Is that a situation that you believe exists?
It exists. I've seen men and women do it. I know some single dads who put their girlfriends before their kids and, vice versa. No, it's not a good thing to do. There's a balance that has to be there, all right? You got to know how to balance that. And you can't have your kids thinking, and it's not hard to do, man. Mm-hmm. It's just about doing things diligently, all right? You can make both your kids and your significant other happy at the same time. What it is people, they don't know how to blend families, okay? Once you decide you're going to be with someone and you have children and you're going to bring somebody in your life, you don't just bring them in your life, you blend it, all right?
So I shouldn't come home from school and he's sitting on the couch.
No, you shouldn't. You got to prepare your kids for that. You got to prepare your kids that, hey, I met someone. You're going to meet them soon. We're going to do this the right way. I plan on being with this person. You gotta know how to blend it. Now, I'm going to tell you why that is a bad practice to put your boyfriend or your girlfriend or however you want to call it before your kids. People play the role, all right? And this person may be good to you, but they treat your kids like an asshole, especially when they're little kids. They're an asshole to your little kids while you're not looking. I've seen that too.
So you really got to pay attention to what your kids are saying and how they're reacting.
Bingo.
To this new guy or this new girl.
Watch your kids' behavior. You got a daughter, and you bringing a dude around that's not your daughter's father.
Right.
Pay attention to your daughter. You got to pay real close attention to your daughter's behavior. Little things that happen. Maybe she's starting to wet the bed now or something. You got to pay attention to those things.
But you know what? I mean, a lot of people may not want to think about it, but your son, you got to watch him as well.
You got to watch your son too. You got to pay attention. You cannot put nobody before your children, and the person that you with, they have to blend in to be an addition to your children's lives. Because when you do it right, you don't have to put nobody before nobody.
Right.
You don't have to. You can live a very happy life. If you know you're with the person you're going to be with, you can live a very happy life with that person, because when a person comes in your life and you have children, they have to know that they're the figure in your kid's life too.
Right.
And number one, Hey, man, my kids, man, when they get older and out on their own, it's just y'all. But as they're coming up and you raising them, hey, man, the head of the household, but the kids, they gotta be up high on that pole, man.
Well, I think one thing too is that you may not think about it, but bringing that new person into your home right away is putting that person before your kid. And a person may not think of it in that sense, but you actually are.
You got to talk to your children. I don't give a damn if they're 7, 8 years old. Hey, you know what? Mommy, daddy, whoever it is talking to the kids, hey, I got somebody I want you to meet.
Right.
Have the person over for dinner. You don't just have the food move in.
Right.
Have the person over. Build it up. Build it up, man. Build it up. Spend some time. Y'all go out. Family stuff. Spend some time.
If I'm 2 weeks in and I'm like, hey, baby, I need a place to stay.
No. It don't work like that. No. Now, look, I know people that do this. Hey, you could stay here. You could sleep here, but you got to come when my kids are asleep, and you got to leave before they wake up.
And then
I've seen that.
And then you have Junior wake up to go use the bathroom, and there's a man sleeping on the couch.
Well, it depends on how you have your kids trained. It depends on how things can be worked out, I think, man. But you just don't spring things on your kids.
No,
man.
you don't do that. You don't do that.
You don't put nobody before your kids. Your kids are first.
Hey, family, what do you think about this one? I mean, do you know someone that have these traits and are bringing different men in and out, or a man that's dating different women, and the kids are seeing what's going on, and they're actually taking more time to spend with that new person in their life, I should say.
Yeah.
And kind of pushing the kid to the side a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
kids used to you making the eggs, and now you with this dude. Make your own eggs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm standing outside.
Fry your own chicken.
I'm standing outside of school with my backpack in the rain, waiting on you to get here because you had to go pick.
Yeah.
Old boy.
Yeah, old boy got to wait. Walk home. You good. You older now. You can do it. You can do it by yourself. You 6.
Don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Hey, Chuck, it's that time, man. It's that pet peeve time, and I can see the anger in your face. So we're going to go ahead and get this one started, man. Let me know what you PO'd about today.
People who allow social media to dictate their relationships. People who allow their friends to come in their lives and penetrate their mind about their relationship that they're in. And they could be in really good relationships, but then they see social media crap, or they see their friends in their ear who don't have a man or a woman. It's not just women, men too, who have a man or a woman, and allow social media to come in and just infiltrate their relationships and just drag it to the ground.
So my question to you then is, should single people give advice on relationships, or let me rephrase that. Should you take advice on your relationship from a single person?
Only single people who have failed, humbled themselves to realize that they were part of the problem, and they don't want you to make the same mistakes that they made.
Got you.
Other than that, hell no. You do not accept relationship advice from a single person who multiple dates people who can't hold on to somebody. Somebody who every 6 months they were somebody different. They don't give a damn if it's a man or woman.
Right.
You know why? Because they don't know what the fuck they doing.
But they gonna give you advice.
They can't give you advice. That's just like me.
I think 99% of their advice is you should leave them.
That's just
you
like
should leave her.
That's just like me. I'm an entertainer. I'm in front of the mic. Okay.
Right.
I'm singing, but I'm gonna give the sound man advice on how to make me sound good.
Right.
It don't work. It don't work. It don't work. You cannot take advice from a failure.
No.
You can't. You can't take advice from a person who fails consistently. You can't. Unless they fail and they're learning from their failures.
Okay.
That's it. But the majority of time, people who give you relationship advice is because they're either, especially when they give you the bad advice.
Okay.
They're either in bad relationships, they failed, and they got a little envy for you because you're in something really, really solid. You know, when you see all that stuff on social media, men ain't this, women ain't this. If a man don't do this, he ain't this. If a woman don't do this, she ain't this. I see some ridiculous stuff, man. And you got people who bite into that stuff.
Hey, you remember, Chuck, the letter that we had from the girl, I forgot her name, but her single friend gave her advice to leave. She left him and then ran into him and her at the mall, and she had almost killed her.
Brother, I've had women infiltrate my relationship, got at the person that I was dealing with, saw me later in the club, and was at me. I've seen it. I've experienced it. You cannot take advice, and you cannot take advice, and you cannot let social media dictate your relationship. That is my pet peeve of the day, people who do that. Because I see people, man, they are in strong, cool unions, man. Well, not strong, but real cool unions.
Would you, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but would you also say keep your relationship off of social media?
Totally. Keep your relationship totally off of social media. Whatever you and your significant other go through, don't put that shit on social media. You don't do that because you're gonna have the wolves come out then. That's like people who put, in a relationship, just got engaged, and 2-3 weeks later, maybe a couple months later, single again. Cut that shit out.
Please.
Stop it. Y'all know better than this shit.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday, so that must mean it's health and wellness time. Mr. Chuck Lounge, what you got for us today, bro?
A lot of people are not going to like this one because they probably don't even think about it. But I'm going to hit it anyway because I'm very careful about what I give my babies, and I want y'all to be careful of what you give your babies. We have a very serious problem with obesity in this country. We have a problem with illnesses, man, that we can avoid. We have a serious problem, and one of the reasons why I am so glad that I'm into health and wellness is because of my own personal challenges that I've overcome. And here I am. I'm still here kicking it. And I want to bring you guys as much information as I possibly can. Now, this particular subject, a lot of folks probably don't even realize it. All right. But we give our kids this every single day. You know how you come home from school or you send your kids to school and you don't have time to either make their lunch or whatever. A lot of parents, They don't want their kids to eat the school lunches because they're not fixed organically. When I was in school, believe it or not, I remember there was cooks in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. I mean, that may show how old I am, but I do remember that. And then as time went on, things was prepackaged. And when you get things prepackaged, there are certain preservatives that they have to put in there to keep the food from spoiling and getting and keep the food fresh. So we give our kids peanut butter and jelly every single day. This is why I always push to read labels. So do you know the different types of peanut butter that you give your kids?
So all peanut butter is not equal.
No. You got to read labels and you got to be careful of what you give your kids. You got peanut butter that has nothing but peanuts in it, okay, organic peanuts. And then you have peanut butter with a lot of extra ingredients to make it taste good. And if you look at this right here, and look at the ingredients in this peanut butter right here.
Wow. You got, what's this? Roasted peanuts.
Yes.
Sugar.
Yes.
Everything has sugar in it, right?
Not organic peanut butter. It
wow. Hydrogenated vegetable oil,
mm-hmm,
cottonseed,
mm-hmm,
soybean,
mm-hmm,
rapeseed,
mm-hmm,
rapeseed
mm-hmm,
oil,
mm-hmm,
to prevent separation,
mm-hmm,
and salt.
Right. Regular peanut butter has nothing but peanuts in it. Regular peanut butter has no added sugars. It has the original peanut oil. You can go to Trader Joe's and get you some regular organic peanut butter, a jar, for like $1.99.
So the reason for adding all these extra ingredients is why?
To sell it. It makes it taste good. It makes it spread on the bread good. But you can go and get some organic peanut butter, stir it. It smooths out. Put it on your kids and give it to them. And it tastes really good. You can taste the roastness from the peanuts in the organic peanut butter. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm always pushing y'all to read these labels, all right? Know what you're giving your kids. Know exactly what you're putting in your body. I eat peanut butters and crackers damn near every day. But I know exactly what I'm eating, even down to the crackers. I know exactly what I'm eating. I don't want all of those extra ingredients because, man, everything is about revenue. Everything is about making money. Even the food that we eat, the bigger it is, the more they can sell it for, the more they can make money from it. Everything is revenue. So read the labels, y'all. Know what you're giving your kids, man.
Yeah.
This is why our obesity rate is so high with our children. This is why our 14-year-old daughters, 12 and 13, 14-year-old daughters are developed so early is because of the food that we give them. We have to be mindful of what we give ourselves and better even more, what we give our kids.
I agree.
Real talk.
So you guys, definitely, if this helps, if this is a helpful tip to you, we want to start getting your, get your thoughts on it. Let us know if these tips that Chuck is bringing to you, if it's helping you, let us know.
I would love to know the things that we bring you. I want to know if it is making some type of an impact in your life.
Right.
I take health and wellness real serious. I've had my battles with almost leaving this earth, and I don't want people to go through what I've been through. All right. So read the labels, know what you're giving your kids. I understand time is a factor in a lot of things, and sometimes you don't have time to do this, you don't have time to do that. So I'm gonna go grab this because it's easier. No, make the time out to make sure your kids have a little bit more longevity.
Help us help you.
That's right.
Let us know.
Much love. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of the family.
And remember to hit that like and subscribe button because it's not blood related, it's love related.
That's right, Tim. So look, if you have letters, you have questions,
we have answers and we have suggestions. So send your letters and questions to onefocusfamily@gmail.com.
And don't forget, we load up a new segment every Monday and every Friday at 6 p.m. I'm Chuck Lounge.
And I'm Tim B.
And remember, family only keeps us strong. Till next time.